It's time now for Spears on Sports with John Spears, presented by M&M Carnage. And now, here's Johnny.
And Tony.
And Scooter. Oh, made it to Wednesday.
Hump Day.
Spears on Sports, presented by M&M Carnage. John, Tony, Scooter, as always. I'm tired.
Why? You watch Gonzaga?
Long game. Well, Gonzaga looked good.
Yeah, they did.
And I look at this Kentucky schedule. Whew. You got Michigan State, Carolina, Gonzaga, Indiana, St. John's. That is before conference play. Oh, I forgot Bellarmine. That's before conference play. Bellarmine, by the way, sandwich game between St. John's and Alabama. That's when you sneak up on Kentucky. I'm trying to get in the mood, Tony, for that game.
Well, you got Hanover tonight.
Hanover tonight.
That's a big win.
ESPN 680, 645 pregame, 7 o'clock tip. Join me and Mark Bugg for all the action of Bellarmine and Hanover. Hanover, I don't know anything about Hanover or Wabash, but Wabash beat them by 20. I'm just saying. That's what
Wabash is loaded.
In fact, we're going to take this entire hour and talk about Bellarmine basketball.
Yeah.
How about that? It is Wednesday, November 12th. M&M Cartage Hotline is open, 502-384-1450. If you'd like to talk about what happened at the Yum Center last night, 384-1450, or anything else. The Game Day Men's Health text line open. You can do it that way, 414-1450. Game Day Men's Health is redefining men's wellness. No shortcuts, just results. Testosterone, peptides, weight loss, sexual performance therapy. Visit GameDayMen'sHealth.com. Defining a new era in men's health. And hit me up on the text line, 414-1450. Hello on YouTube. We had 7 yesterday, Tony.
That's a lot.
During the show, watching on YouTube.
And I didn't even hit it.
I had my Kentucky sweatshirt on yesterday. I've got my Louisville football sweatshirt on today. Equal opportunity here. I do have my Maryland hat. I didn't buy a Wisconsin hat this week, Scooter, which may be a jinx to the Hoosiers.
We're fine.
But I thought I'd wear the red hat just in honor of Wisconsin.
It's the last home game. I'm not worried about Wisconsin.
Hello on YouTube. Thank you if you're listening live riding down the road or if you're listening on the podcast. We certainly do appreciate it. A lot to get to today. The college football rankings came out again last night. I don't know what Ole Miss has to do. You beat the Citadel and you drop a spot. You win 49-0 and you drop a spot. Texas Tech jumped up to 6 over BYU. USF is now the group of 5 team that will be in the playoff if they just keep winning. First one's out, Oklahoma and BYU now. First 2 out. And Miami's in, even though they are ranked 15th, they would be the ACC representative, assuming they win the championship in the ACC.
Assuming they get in the championship.
These are huge assumptions.
Yeah,
it's early.
I saw that, and I was like, huh?
We always freak out. It works itself out. It always does. So we'll get to that. The Giants are going to start Jameis Winston at quarterback.
Why?
Sorry, Russell. Dart's got a concussion.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I didn't. Yeah, that's right.
And,
I forgot about that. So they're going to play him ahead of Dart?
Why?
And Russell Wilson, I think you might want to
retire.
You might want to send your papers into the league. It's time to step away.
I heard that the Louisville Kings need a quarterback.
There you go.
Oh,
I like that.
Didn't
Birthdays are coming up. We'll talk a little NBA All-Star format. It's interesting. It's changed. Did you see it, Tony?
No.
Good, because we'll talk about it. But
I'm excited.
First, the rivalry is not dead, ladies and gentlemen. Louisville 96, Kentucky 88. It was electric in the Yum Center last night. 22,000 plus. Those seats that are terrible that you can't see anything from were full last night.
There was a lot of blue up there. They bought those crappy tickets.
Yeah. If you don't know and you buy the ticket.
Yeah, you don't want to know.
I guess I'm watching it on the big screen up here.
Been there, done it.
Yes, absolutely.
Once. I did it once.
Kentucky trailed by 20 a couple of different times. They cut it to 4. It was 88-84 in the last 2 minutes. Plenty of time.
Oh, yeah.
When they went to that under 8 timeout and it was an 8-point game, I really thought this is going to go down to the nail biter. It didn't. Louisville tried to make it interesting. They missed 7 free throws in a row there at the end, but Kentucky just couldn't take advantage, Tony. And there's a lot to unpack in this game. Where do you want to start?
Well, I told you when you were talking about Louisville missing all the free throws that Kentucky missed 2 front ends at the end of the game. 2 front ends.
Step out of bounds.
Gave up an offensive rebound on a missed
on
free
one
throw
of those 7 free
when
throws.
they were in an opportunity, and Jalen Lowe stepped out of bounds. So both teams weren't doing a very good job at the end of the game trying to either catch up or close out.
Yeah.
But I want to start.
fair.
The fans were not booing last night. They were fooing. Foo.
Sananda Frew.
Man. Where'd he come from?
10 points, 7 rebounds. They needed them all.
3 assists, 2 blocks.
Couple big offensive rebounds. They ran the pick and roll to perfection for a while there, and he got a couple easy buckets. But you got to start with Mikael Brown Jr.
Yeah, exactly.
That dude is the real deal, man. Billis kept saying he doesn't sweat. He looks like he's out there in the shoot-around. I was at the shoot-around, and like I said, I got there early. I'm out there watching him. And he's got a 6'7" guy guarding him. You know how the shoot around is, Tony. I'm gonna put a hand up. You got to shoot over it. He's not trying to block the shot. He didn't miss. He didn't miss anything. And I kept going. He's got to miss occasionally. He did not miss, and I'm not. This is not hyperbole. He didn't miss. I thought, okay, you know what? Nobody's really guarding him. There's no pressure here. Maybe. He's just a great shooter when the lights aren't on. Well, guess what? When the lights came on, 20 points in the first half. He finished with 29 points, 5 assists, and big buckets. When Kentucky would go on a bit of a run, he was the guy that seemed to shut it down.
Shut it down.
How good?
Actually, what he didn't do good is shoot the 3. He was 3 for 10 from the 3. He did everything else. It seems like he made a bunch, but he only made 3. I'm looking at it right now.
Well, but he made a lot of shots.
No, he was super. You made a point to me out in the hall for the show. The bucket before halftime was maybe the biggest bucket of the game.
Yeah.
They ran a great play. They made it look like he was going one way. They cleared it, and he took Lowe to the basket and scored, and that stretched it back out to 7. But he was good all night. Conwell was good, and man, the guy that you say, I know Khalifa's not a good player.
4
but when he puts pressure on the offense when he passes the ball, but he
can't score.
He can't. He can't guard.
He got a layup when the big man Garrison, I think, helped off, and he got a missed putback layup.
Can he not get one more steal to have 4, 4, 4, and 4?
There you go.
Well, he's credited with 3 steals.
Yeah,
they were more. They were just Kentucky.
I just did that to get John going.
I'm not a.
He's not a Khalifa
We'll see what
fan.
happens. We'll see what happens. Long year.
But you know what?
Conwell had 24.
The difference in the game was not offense. It was Louisville's defense to me. I agreed with Jay Billis. What Louisville did defensively, Kentucky scored late in the game, but before that, they were out on the floor. I watched the Gonzaga game. I watched some of the Florida State game. Nobody out on the floor played defense like Louisville did last night. And we'll see what they do down the road. Was it because they were playing Kentucky in that environment and they were just wanted it so bad, or are they going to be that good a defense team? I know they gave up 88 points, but when you score 96,
doesn't really matter, does it?
The other team's going to score points unless they just don't score at all. But I liked both teams.
Big Al the Fish made a good point last night. He texted the group and said, look, these 2 teams are both fun to watch.
Yeah.
And he's right.
Yeah, and Kentucky fans should not be down about this early in the year. It's overreaction. It's overreaction.
It is, but there are certain things you can question right now.
Yeah, but
you wonder about.
You wonder, but it's still. What's today's date? The 12th of November, and everybody said
that's why this game was too early.
I hate this game. I hate this game.
I was right.
Now everybody's going to say, well, Kentucky can't do this, and they need to do that, and why can't they defend? Yeah, all that crap. I get so tired of hearing people overanalyze everything.
We thought Kentucky should dominate inside. We did. You mentioned Frew. He had 10 points. Diabate, 7 with 4 rebounds, and Garrison, 3 points with 6 rebounds.
Well, Garrison's the guy that
Starting big man.
I think is the biggest disappointment because you don't expect a lot out of Moreno, but Moreno actually played pretty well. He had 8 points and 5 rebounds.
Yeah, he did play well, but Garrison was non-existent in my opinion.
Get used to that.
Yeah,
you're a big Garrison fan.
I don't like that kid. I don't know why. I don't like what he brings to the table.
What? And nobody's even brought up Aberdeen in this whole conversation.
Aberdeen was weird last night.
He was awful good though.
26 points, 10 of 20 from the field, 4 of 10 from 3, but 4 of them were air balls. You sent me a text at halftime saying he was 3 for 5 from 3, 3 makes and 2 air balls. The next shot he took, I was watching second half with that in my mind, air ball. He shot 4 air balls, and he almost beat the spread at the end, Scooter, with a neck ball from 3. It just died on the rim and fell off. By the way, they just built another hotel in Vegas. You know why? Because Vegas knows. Vegas knows. Open at 2.5, went to 6.5. They win by 8. And everybody, including everybody in this room right now, thought 6.5 is way too many. This is crazy.
Gotta hate Vegas.
Yep. They know what they're doing. Aberdeen, 26 points, 10 of 20, 4 of 10 from 3. 31 minutes, which led the team. He had 1 steal. He only 1 turnover. And, again, 7 rebounds and 3 assists as well. Really,
Scooter,
and he's a national champion, Tony. He knows how to play and win.
Oh, yeah. And like I said, it's still early. You're still trying to figure things out. Oweh was missing in action for Kentucky.
Yeah.
Leading rebounder for Louisville was Hadley with 8.
Off the bench, by the way.
Yep.
By the way, Roos started. Roos scored 18 and 18. And then last night, Connie Ruth, 0 for 1 from the field. It was a three-pointer in 11 minutes. That's it.
Well,
that's it.
Hadley's going to play that spot. There's no doubt.
I don't know.
Hadley was questionable for the game.
Well, he wasn't questionable when he got in there.
Yep.
Because Javon had 9 points, 8 rebounds, good floor game. And 14-6 in turnovers, Tony. 14-6. You talked about coming out and playing out on the court.
Live ball turnovers were the difference in that game, and that was earlier in the game because Louisville, all their turnovers were buckets off of Kentucky.
When they had that run in the first half to get up 18, that's where they won the game.
Yep, I agree 100%.
Now, you can say Kentucky cut it to 5. It was 7 at halftime. Louisville got it back out to 20. But that first half run where they pulled ahead from about the 5 to 2 minute mark is where it got out of hand for them. Well, not early, a little earlier than that.
And on the Kentucky side, too, you're still working Jalen Lowe back in. So Jalen Lowe is going to have the ball in his hand. They didn't start him, and I'm like, I know why he's not starting.
They got off to a bad start.
It didn't take too long to get him in there, did it? Because he's going to handle the ball. I think he was a little rusty, but he's good. And I mean,
I worry about his defense, though.
Well, I mean, you can pick on anything, a guy's defense.
Mikael Brown is going to make a lot of guys look bad defensively.
Oh, yeah.
I will say that. Lowe had 9 points, 5 assists, 2 of 8 from the field, 2 of 5 from three-point land. Did play 30 minutes, which was the second most. 3 turnovers, but again, major ball handler. 3 turnovers and how many assists did I say? 5 assists. Not a terrible ratio, 2 to 1, almost 2 to 1.
That's not a bad game.
But I think Kentucky fan expected more out of Jalen Lowe.
They were hoping for more. Because, like I said,
we've been told how great he's been.
But he hasn't.
Until he got hurt.
He was out. Yeah, I mean, I just think it's just so overanalyzed right now. We'll see when.
That's what we do.
I know, but
the reason we're here is to overanalyze that game.
To tell the facts, John. That's all we do is facts.
Right. Ryan Conwell, 24 points. Didn't put much more up on the stat sheet. He was 6 of 16 from the field, 4 of 10 from deep. He did get to the line and hit 8 out of 12. How does a team hit 20 of their first 23 free throws and then miss 7 in a row?
Because
is it pressure?
They tighten up in a game like that.
And I mean, they had good shooters. It wasn't Frew taking free throws. They had good shooters up there taking free throws.
Kentucky shot better percentages. They out-rebounded.
They did.
Kentucky.
I was surprised by that, by the way.
Yep. Kentucky outshot them from all the spots. The difference was foul shooting, the amount of fouls and turnovers. Turnovers, live ball turnovers, and made 3 throws were the difference in that ball game.
Kentucky out-rebounded them 42-40, outshot them 47-45, made 1 less 3 but shot a better percentage than Louisville did. Louisville was 13 out of 40. I think if you go into that game and you think we're going to hold them under 33%, which is right about where it was, you feel pretty good if you're Kentucky.
And they made most of them in the first half.
Yeah, they did. So, fun game. I will say that. Now, if you're a Kentucky fan, you might not agree with that. If you're a Louisville fan, you say, hell yeah, it was a fun game. But that was a good, fun game to watch.
It was. 96-88.
A couple of comebacks, ebb and flow, a couple of runs by Louisville, points. This is not, Cal against Kenny or Chris Mack or whoever going, 58-54.
These are 2 top 12 teams, and they showed that they're top 12 teams.
Yeah, I agree. There was some other great basketball action last night, which we'll talk about. All right, Louisville gets Ohio University, the Bobcats, on Saturday. That's a noon start on the CW, Tony.
Is Tom going to be there?
Tom Brenneman, I don't know. They still got football at 3. So Tom's probably still
I'll be there. I'll go.
1-2, the Bobcats. I looked it up. Coming in. Kentucky will get Eastern Illinois. Eastern Illinois kept it close with Notre Dame last night for a little while, but then ended up losing in the end.
They lost to Valpo.
They are 1-2. Kentucky and Eastern. He just quietly says, they lost to Valpo. You're right. You're right.
66-63.
That is Friday at 7 on the SEC Plus, if you want to stream and watch that one. And I talked about the Cats schedule coming up. After Eastern Illinois, it's Michigan State right away, but they got Carolina, Gonzaga, Indiana, St. John's. They opened conference play, by the way, with Alabama. So it doesn't get any easier. Now, the Cards, they're fun, too. They got a game against Cincinnati. It's kind of going to be fun, I think. At Arkansas on December 3rd. Indiana, Memphis comes to the Yum Center. They go to Tennessee.
John,
all of that before conference play as well. These are great schedules.
That string, they've got Arkansas, Indiana, Memphis, and Tennessee
in a row.
Watch out for the Hoosiers.
Watch out for Montana right after that 4 games.
Montana be sitting there ready
They'll be
to go,
going,
man.
okay, you're tired now.
The Grizzlies?
Yeah, now we got you tired. But if you love college basketball and good games, and we've sat through years, Tony, when you've played terrible teams.
Yeah. You couldn't even get
November,
a game you want to
December.
go watch.
But this is great. This is great. All right, we'll talk some more college basketball after the break. College football, the rankings are out as well. All that, birthdays and more. Spears on Sports presented by M&M Cartage. Big Apple. Welcome back. Spears on Sports, presented by M&M Carnage. John Tony Scooter. Tony spins his microphone. When that thing falls off, I'm going to laugh. Laugh out loud.
Just tightened it up.
M&M Carnage hotline's open, 384-1450. If you'd like to join in on the conversation, 384-1450. Game Day Men's Health text line open as well, 414-1450. Get your text in at that number. Spider Mitchell was in the front row last night.
Was he?
I don't know if you saw it on TV.
No, Scoot, did you see that on TV?
I don't think they showed him.
I don't either. Did he have a ball hat on?
I don't know.
He had a hoodie and a jacket. He had to be sweating.
They showed him coming in. They showed him like 72
I'm
times.
watching. They're in Miami the night before. He hits a three. I probably told you this. He hits a three from the corner with 0.4 of a second to tie the game, and then they lose on a back pick, a lob dunk from out of bounds midcourt. And they're playing in Miami again tonight. So he obviously took a private plane from Miami to Louisville, watched the game, and flew back private to Miami.
Took him an hour and a half to get there, an hour and a half to get back. He probably drove him over to the airport.
He said he had a day off. Yep. And thought, why not?
Easier than driving down 65.
Why not? There were a lot of celebrities in the house last night, as far as
you were there,
is concerned, including me and Ed Peake. We were both two celebrities. I sat next to Dick Gabriel from the UK Sports Network.
When Ed said Louisville was going to lose, everybody should have bet Louisville.
Yes, absolutely. He thinks they're going to get beat by Clemson Friday night in football as well.
Bet the Cards.
Bet the Cards. I do like the Cards Friday night, by the way. They got something to play for. All right. Rankings are out. The highest ranked ACC team is now Miami. They're ranked 15th. They will host NC State this weekend. Miami's 14.5-point favorite. Louisville drops to 20th. I think Virginia is in between there somewhere. Georgia Tech is 16. Virginia's 19. So, and Virginia is a 5.5-point dog at Duke this week, at unranked Duke. So, again, Vegas knows.
There's still 5 teams in the ACC with one loss.
In conference.
Yes.
I mean, Virginia's got 2 losses, even though the NC State loss does not count as a conference.
If Georgia Tech plays Pitt,
yeah,
and Pitt wins, and they have one loss.
Pitt plays Notre Dame this weekend.
I'm talking about in conference, and plays in the ACC championship game.
You're saying if Georgia Tech beats Pitt?
I'm saying
or loses to
Pitt wins, ends the year with one loss. They're not going to take Miami. They have to take Pitt, right?
Well, they have to take whoever wins the ACC title game,
right? And they
have to take that team.
And they're putting Miami in there right now with 2 losses.
That's what they're saying.
I don't get it.
Well, you got to remember, Pitt's got Notre Dame this weekend.
But it's not a conference game.
I know, but if they beat Notre Dame, they are going to jump up in the rankings.
Yeah.
They'll jump ahead of Miami.
I just use Pitt as an example. Could be SMU, could be Duke. If one of those teams ends up with one loss in conference and wins the championship, and Miami's not in the championship,
I mean, Georgia
Miami's
Tech's
out.
only one spot behind Miami in the ranking.
But they could get beat.
They could. They are at Boston College this week.
Well, they're not going to lose this week. But they play Pitt the next week.
They're 1 out of 10.
They've only got 2 conference games left. And that's Boston College.
And then they got
Pitt.
Georgia.
Yeah.
So that Georgia game, unless they win it, not going to help them in the rankings.
Yeah, but if
might not hurt them.
But if they win the conference, not going to hurt them.
If you're in the ACC right now and you're one of those teams with a loss, the entire focus has got to be win the ACC title.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with teams out in Notre Dame and Georgia.
Nothing else matters. South Florida, after Memphis's loss at home to Tulane last week, is now 24th, and they are in prime position as the, I guess, leader in the clubhouse, if you want to put it that way, to get to the playoff. They are ranked 24th, highest ranked group of 5 team. And
oh man,
are you looking up their schedule?
Yeah, they're playing Navy.
Navy 7-2
at noon on ESPN2. What do you think spread is on that one, guys? At Navy, South Florida.
Well, I know
4.5.
That's a good guess.
That's a good guess, but you're not.
But
close.
You're way off.
Really?
Yeah.
9.5.
I got 10.5. They probably opened at 10.5 because I wrote it yesterday.
And then they go to UAB, who's 3-6, And then they play Rice at home, who's 5-5.
And then they got the conference championship game,
which will be against probably Memphis.
Well, let's see. Standings. Navy's 5-1. South Florida, Tulane, North Texas, East Carolina.
Wide open.
All 4-1.
It is wide open.
Don't mess with the American Athletic Conference.
Yeah, Memphis has got 2 losses,
Because
actually.
you don't know what's going to happen. Louisville and Clemson Friday night. You want to play guess the spread here, Scooter? At Louisville?
Louisville 3.5.
4.5.
3.
Ding, ding, ding. That's a point.
You don't get a point.
I get a
I
point.
don't count.
You get points tomorrow.
I'm rolling it over for
unless
tomorrow.
you cheat. How about Tennessee Tech at Kentucky?
We said, you told us yesterday.
It's 30 and a hook now.
Yeah. They're averaging 40-something points a game.
They're a juggernaut against bad competition.
Bad competition.
And Scooter, I know you know the Indiana spread, right? Hosting Wisconsin.
I actually
it's
don't.
actually risen a little bit.
24.5.
29.5.
I love that.
Wisconsin's
against
bad.
Wisconsin. The top, as I mentioned earlier,
That might be a shutout, Scoot.
top 5 teams stayed the same. Texas Tech jumped up 1-6. Ole Miss went down 1-7. Texas Tech had a top 25 win, and Ole Miss beat the Citadel. That is the reason that those things changed. Number 8 is Oregon. They got a Friday night game at home against Minnesota. And then number 9 is who's number 9? Notre Dame. 10 is Texas. They're at 5th. There's a couple great SEC.
Can I go back to Indiana real quick?
Absolutely.
While I'm doing this?
Sure.
They deserve to be number 3. I agree.
Wisconsin
Who?
Indiana.
Wisconsin beat Middle Tennessee State 42-10. After that, the most points they've scored is 17, and that was against Miami of Ohio.
Who'd they beat last week?
Washington.
Washington.
Oh, and they only scored what?
13.
13. You know what, Scoot? I'm going to go with your philosophy. Indiana might cover the over themselves,
What is the over-under?
and I've got it right here. Let me pull it up. It is 44 and a half.
It ain't 50.
It's
not
good.
against Wisconsin.
It might be 51-0.
I'll take it.
That would give me the over. 2 really good SEC games. 3:30. Oklahoma can ruin Alabama's year. It's in Tuscaloosa. Alabama's a 6-point favorite. Oklahoma's outside looking in now, 7-2. Bama 8-1. That perplexing loss at the beginning of the year to Florida State, but they beat Georgia. They got a couple. They beat Vanderbilt. They got some good wins on their resume, but they still got to beat Oklahoma at home on Saturday afternoon.
And I was just getting ready to say, I'm not an Oklahoma guy. I don't think they're as good, but I look at their last 2 games. They beat Tennessee at Tennessee 33-27.
Yep.
They lose to Ole Miss 34-26. They beat South Carolina 26-7. Their last 3 games have been pretty
Mateer's
decent.
back. He's 100% now. He's healthy. And then 7:30 on ABC, Texas at Georgia. How is Texas 7-2?
They're getting
Arch
healthy,
Manning
John.
has
They're getting
not
healthy.
played well. The defense has been good. I will say that. Georgia's a 6-point favorite. This feels like a dog's easy win to me, but I'm not. That's what they want me to think.
That's
right?
what they want you to think. Sarkisian said Texas getting healthy last week.
Their defense is good. I will say that. They held Oklahoma, I think, to 6 points. Their defense is really, really good. But Arch is just –
He's Arch.
He's Arch. And Georgia's defense is going to get after you now. They're not going to play around. I don't know. I'm going to have to stay away from this one in the 6-pack because it just scares the hell out of me.
4:15 on the SEC Network. Tennessee, number 23, plays New Mexico State, who everybody has New Mexico State players on their roster.
40 and a hook, Tony.
I got 41 in a hook.
Number 1 ranked Ohio State. By the way, Scoots, why did you say Indiana should be 3? A&M should be 2?
I do. I think they need to be flip-flopped. Yep.
Well, A&M's a 3-touchdown favorite over South Carolina, nooner on Saturday. That is in College Station. But number 1 Ohio State hosting my UCLA Bruins. Saturday night NBC game of the week. UCLA and Ohio State is on Saturday night NBC.
Let's go, Nico.
32 and a hook.
Texas A&M, guys, here's what they scored this year. 42, 44, 41, 16 against Auburn, 31, 34, 45, 49, and 38. That's what they've scored this year.
Quarterback's good. His name escapes me, but he's really good. And he hasn't really been mentioned for the Heisman, I guess, because Heisman Dosa has taken all the headlines, right, Scoot?
That's right.
People talked about DJ Moore at Oregon. I think that
Marcel Reed
gone away. They talked about Mateer for a while until he got hurt. But Marcel Reed's been really, really good at A&M. That win at Notre Dame, if you're Notre Dame, you pulling for Texas A&M.
Yeah, you want
right?
to
You want
win
them to
out.
run the
the table.
because that helps your resume. And Notre Dame needs as many resume helpers as they can get. They go to Pitt this week, which is not easy.
No.
Pitt's ranked 22nd. Both teams are 7-2. This game is at Pitt. ABC, and again, another noon start, which always scares me when I'm on the road. Notre Dame, 11.5-point favorite. This is not a system game because Pitt's ranked, but I think I'm taking the points in this.
You got to remember that A&M and Notre Dame played to a 41-40 game.
I know.
And if A&M, it might be if they're one of the best three teams, which they are in the country, that doesn't hurt you.
There are 3 system games this week, and you got to go way down on the chart to find them. 13th ranked Utah is at Baylor.
Oh, there's an exciting.
Utah's given 8.5 in that one. 19th ranked Virginia's at Duke. We already mentioned this. Duke is actually the favorite in this game by 5.5. And the South Florida Navy game, South Florida, what'd you have? I had 10.5.
9.5.
Navy is the system play here in that one. So there you go.
Here's a game I want to ask y'all's opinion on. USC at
Tell
home.
me it's got North Carolina involved.
USC and Iowa at USC at 3:30. So 12:30 start for the Trojans.
Yeah.
What do you think spread is on that game?
I haven't looked. The game's at Iowa?
No, it's at USC.
Oh, it's at USC.
Early
I would
start out
say
there.
USC's price 7.
6.5.
Wow. Well done.
Thank you. Dang, do I get a point?
No.
Do I get a point?
Yeah, you can roll it over for tomorrow if you want.
Thank you.
You might beat Tony that way.
Oh,
Hey-o.
wow.
Boy,
Wow. That's a shots fired. Oh, he just mean sometimes. I don't know what to say.
I can take it.
Southern Cal 7-2. I hate to say this at this point, but it doesn't matter in the Big Ten right now because it's going to be Ohio State and Indiana in the championship game. They're both going to be top 4 seeds.
Unless Purdue wins,
if Purdue wins the Oak and Bucket, then
Old Scoots won't be on Big X Sports Radio anymore.
I think I'll quit too. Dude, we'll quit together.
Absolutely.
Purdue beats Indiana. Man, wouldn't it be great coming here on Monday? Sorry, that's my last show.
We don't have a producer.
He's not here.
No face.
Matt, where's Scooter? I don't know. He's standing on a bridge somewhere thinking about jumping. All right, let's take a break. We'll come back. College basketball was fun last night. It's going to continue to be fun this week. There's some great games. We'll talk about that. Managers of the Year in baseball were announced. Some NFL news and birthdays. Spears on Sports presented by M&M Cartage. Big guy. Welcome back. Spears on Sports, presented by M&M Cartage, John Tony Scooter. Final segment on this hump day.
Woo-hoo!
M&M Cartage hotline's closed.
Shut it down.
You had your chance.
Sorry, Tony. Didn't turn you on.
Sorry.
I thought,
Sun's out, guns out.
It is 50 degrees out there today.
Oh, it feels great.
70 degrees Saturday. Friday night football, 60s, mid-60s.
The Game Day Men's Health text line is still open, 502-414-1450. Any text to the show, Scoot?
One from Patrick Murphy
Of course.
says, tough night for Kentucky with free throw shooting down the stretch and defending behind the arc. We'll see what March holds for both the Bluegrass teams.
I thought one of the keys was going to be defending the three-pointer. And even though Louisville shot under 33%, I don't think they defended the three-pointer very well.
No, they got caught looking at the ball a lot. And when the ball goes into the post, and tell them how lovely white fist. And one time Chandler was guarding I always say Fru. And somebody went to help, and I go, no. If he makes the shot over Chandler, it's 2 points.
Absolutely.
But if you go help, you're looking to give up a three, man, from inside out, and that's the best three you can ever shoot. You got to stay with the things you do. But
every time I hear Fru, I think of Despicable Me. And I know it's Gru, not Fru, but it's,
I just hear him yelling.
I am Gru.
Fru.
By the way, those are the funniest damn animated movies I've ever
Never
seen.
seen them.
They annoy the hell
They
out
are
of me.
so funny. The Minions are hilarious. I'm sure you hate the Minions.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But anytime my grandson comes over and says, can we watch something, I always flip it around where, oh, there's Despicable Me. I find it. I know exactly where it's at. He's like, oh, okay.
By the way, do have two more
I'm an
texts,
idiot.
but they showed up blank. So, no idea what they said.
They showed up blank.
Yeah, we
Kind of like
Somebody
our
having
show.
a stroke out there?
Kind of like our show.
Call 911 if you're having a stroke out there.
we're having an issue with our text line. Not really sure what's going on.
Not them.
Not them.
Fire him back.
All right. Some NFL news. The Giants, I mentioned, will start Jameis Winston against Green Bay this week.
New
Had the
coach.
crab legs.
New coach.
They got the interim coach. The offense coordinator has moved into the head coaching position. By the way, they got pictures of Brian Dable outside of his house yesterday, the fired coach, Penn State sweatshirt on. I'm just saying. I'm not saying. I'm just saying. Jair Alexander, who just got traded to Philly, to the Eagles, stepping away from football for a while for his mental and physical well-being.
Why do you think they sent him to Philadelphia?
He had the knee injury. If I'm Philly, I might be questioning this trade here. Hey, we want our draft picks back because he's going to step away for a while and try to get healthy. He did not make the trip with the Eagles last week. So I guess it's a mutual decision here. Just step away and hopefully he gets that knee where he needs it to be a great cornerback again, because there was a time he was really, really good, Tony, in this league. All right, Major League Baseball. Stephen Vogt of Cleveland was named American League Manager of the Year for the second year in a row.
You know, I heard Clase bet on him.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Good one.
Well, I wouldn't think he'd be pitching the way he did if he bet on him. And Pat Murphy of the Milwaukee Brewers, second year in a row, he has won Manager of the Year. It's a lot. Okay. Dave Roberts, I guess, is ineligible because his roster's too good.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Is that fair?
You can't always give him the award, right?
I mean, I don't know. I guess it's a regular season award, but Toronto had the best record in baseball, or in the American League, I should say. And John Schneider doesn't win Manager of the Year. Vogt gets it for the second year in a row. You won the American League East, which includes the Yankees and the Red Sox.
I guess they don't think they had as much talent, so they did better with talent. But no, you win. It's
man.
Hard to win even with good players.
It's certainly not easy. You're right.
Hey, speaking of talent, there's a texter on the text line that says, I'm wrong about Indiana being number 3. Penn
Okay.
State has a lot of pros on their team, and they played really good that day.
So that was your basis, was the Penn State game?
Yeah, I mean,
Not the overall body of work?
No, I was looking at just last weekend. I mean, what Texas A&M did versus what Indiana did was just so much more
And I
impressive.
will say, A&M's body of work, I had to redo.
It's better than I thought.
Better than I thought. They haven't. There are a lot of SEC teams they haven't played, but that Notre Dame win, I think gives them extra points here.
Yeah,
Right?
I don't
And
disagree.
they manhandled pretty much everybody.
Okay, if Indiana and A&M played on a neutral field right now, what would the spread be?
Indiana 3.5.
I'd say pickle.
I was thinking 2.5 Indiana, but yeah, I mean, I could see it either way.
All right, the NBA is finally doing something good for the All-Star game.
Woohoo!
Did you see this?
No, you told me, so asked me about it. I had no idea.
International team versus American-born team.
And nobody's going to guard each other, and they're going
It
to shoot
doesn't matter.
threes the
There's
whole
going to
time.
it's going to be a round robin. There's 3 teams, 2 American-born teams of 8 players each, and 1 international team of 8 players. Think about this international team for a second. Luka Doncic, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Those are your guards.
Wemby.
Wemby, Joker, if he wants to play.
All these guys want to play.
Well, I don't.
Joker probably rather ride horses.
He would, but
Yeah,
this is a
sit at home.
different format, so I think they get a little excited about. Oh, okay, it's the USA against the world. This is a neat.
They're trying to do what the hockey
And the
did.
world team is going to be so much better because you're splitting up the 2 American teams. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, I just can't see it being a serious. I mean, the hockey was.
They're trying.
but they're trying hard, but
They're trying. These All-Star games, other than probably baseball, hard to watch.
yeah.
And
They've
baseball
gone
is
away
kind of
from
hard to
football.
watch.
They stopped doing it. 'cause
They don't
it was
do it.
flag
They do a
football.
skills competition.
Yeah.
Now. They don't even do it. All right, let's do birthdays. A little hezzy there.
Yeah, I wasn't quick.
My finger slipped.
Oh,
Okay.
I was on the button.
All
My
right.
finger slipped.
get it out of your nose.
All right, it's time for me on Wednesday, November 12th, 2025, to finally own up to my man crush because he's 45 today.
Channing Tatum.
Who?
Channing Tatum.
No.
It's not McConaughey because I had him.
All right. Ryan Gosling is 45 today.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, really, you got a man?
Yeah.
All the dudes out there. That's the one.
That's the one. I don't know what it is, but if he's in the movie, guess what? I'm watching.
If he's playing for the other team,
I'm
John,
watching.
and it's only one.
Can I rate his wife?
Who's his wife?
5.
Who is she?
5. Eva Mendes.
Oh, Eva
Oh,
Mendes.
yeah.
Yes, I knew that. Yeah, I would say Scooter's a big Eva Mendes fan.
What's the Will Smith one? Hitch. That
Great movie.
she's
Very funny, and she's top level.
Top
But
level.
the other guys, have you seen the other guys?
Yeah.
Scooter.
Mm-hmm.
She's great in the other guys. Very funny and very sexy in the other guys.
Yep.
But can I get back to my crush here?
Okay,
Sure.
go back.
Ryan Gosling. First time I ever saw him. Very small role. Remember the Titans. He was one of the players who had like one line in the
Wide
whole movie.
receiver or something?
Yeah, little bitty wide receiver.
I forgot about that.
He was in Remember the Titans, but that's it. That's my
Okay.
my secret shame. My secret shame.
You feel
All right.
better?
I do. Yeah, I've gotten a
Got that
load off of my chest there. Anne Hathaway is 43 today. Scoot, you got a rating on Anne Hathaway.
This
from
is perfect timing for me.
Princess Diaries was the first thing I think she was known for, but she's
Wears
been Catwoman in one of the Batman movies, Devil Wears Prada, Intern with Robert De Niro. Really good actress.
Y'all are gonna be mad at me.
No, I'm not.
3.
No, I think that's about right. I think that's fair.
I have never thought till I saw her as Catwoman. and then I changed my whole opinion on her.
Tony, that's not her. That's the suit. I mean, Halle Berry did it.
No, but she, when I was watching it, her face
Okay.
appealed more to me than it did other times.
You know why?
Does that make sense?
There was a mask on it
No, before she had
and a
the
leather
mask.
suit underneath it.
Could have helped.
I mean, back in 1965, Lee Merriweather looked good as the Catwoman.
She did.
Right?
Yeah, she did, though. She did.
3 for Anne Hathaway. Huh?
Yeah.
43 today. Wallace Shawn is 82. You know who Wallace Shawn is?
Nope.
Do you ever see Princess Bride?
Nope.
Inconceivable.
Oh, that guy.
That
Oh,
guy,
my goodness.
bald guy, character actor, funny dude with a lisp. He's 82 today.
What? He's in Toy Story too.
Toy Story.
He's one of the voices in
Which
Toy Story.
one is he in Toy Story?
That's a great question.
It's not that great because I don't know the answer.
Potato Head?
No.
Oh yeah, isn't it? Isn't he Potato?
No,
Head?
it's Don Rickles. That's the late, great
Is it
Don
Rickles?
Rickles, this potato head. Inconceivable. Oh, he's the dinosaur. He's Rex.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
right. Yeah.
He's Rex. Megan Mullally is 67 today. She was in Will and Grace. She's been in
I know who she
30 Rock with her husband, who plays Ron Swanson in not 30 Rock, Parks and Rec. Which, by the way, Parks and Recreation is the funniest sitcom of all time.
Never
I'm
watched
not taking calls on that.
I think she was just at Caesars in Southern Indiana.
No, that was
Was it not her?
that's not her.
All right. Well, I'm giving
She's
her
not a stand-up comedian.
giving her a 3.
I know who you're talking about because I go over there and there's a sign right above me that has the upcoming. Clint Black's coming to Caesars.
Yeah, is that Saturday? I got a call today. I want
That
to go
is
to that.
November 15th. What is
Yeah,
November
Saturday.
15th?
I'm trying to be there for that.
Clint Black.
Mhm.
No?
I always liked Clint Black, but he's gotten old too.
All right, here's one. What'd you give Mullally here, Scoots? 3?
3. Yeah, we'll go 3.
All right, here's one for you. Grace Kelly, born in 1929, would have been 96 today. Princess Grace of Monaco is who she turned into because she married into royalty. But Grace Kelly, actress back in the day.
She's a 4.
Absolutely. If you'd have gone under 4, I was going to probably break this monitor, so I'm glad you didn't. Punching you right in the CRT.
She was probably back then a 4.5.
Neil Young, the singer,
He's fallen on some bad health.
he doesn't look good.
No, he was in
But
a,
he's 80.
He was in a wheelchair.
Guess
the other
what,
night.
though? You just made it to 80 today.
Oh yeah, if you make it to 80,
You had a good run.
it's a good run.
Doesn't matter what happens after 80. And by the way, you don't listen to anything anybody says after they're 75 years old. Don't take
And
it serious.
you're usually not very positive.
Don't take it serious. All right, sports-wise and scooter meter here. Tony, you remember 1976, the Olympics?
I do.
The Olympics. She was the first to ever
Nadia
get.
Comaneci.
She was the first to ever get a 10 in the Olympics.
That was
Nadia Comaneci is 64 today. Nadia.
I mean, I don't know.
Come on, she's Russian. So give her an extra point because
she's
all
actually-
Russian women are
She's
not
actually
ready.
better looking as she got older.
You think so? Yeah, I agree with that.
I mean, 3. I'll go 3
He's
again.
being nice now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tony's favorite basketball player, Russell Westbrook, is 37
I thought you were
today.
going to say 52.
He's 37. Wow, he had a triple-double the other night. You think he's 52 years
All-time
old?
leader, isn't he?
Of rebounds for a guard. And triple
Still
doubles.
playing.
Too, yeah.
You know who he's with now, right?
The Clippers?
Clippers?
Sacramento
Oh,
Kings.
yeah,
Kings,
that's
that's
right.
right.
They were the only ones that offered him a contract in the offseason. On the other end of the old versus young spectrum, Paolo Banchero of our Orlando Magic, 23 today. Corey Maggette, former Duke star, is 46. Addison Barger, I don't think he's going to hit a home run today, but Toronto Blue Jays sort of had a coming out party in the
He did.
postseason. He's 26 today. Sammy Sosa is 57.
The white or the black one?
Well, he's 57, and he's the white one today. Wow. Marcelo Ozuna, who the next time he runs hard to first base on a ground ball will be the first time he runs hard to first base, is 35 today. He plays like he's 45.
Yeah.
Charlie Morton, I think he wants to pitch another year. 40.
I thought he was retiring.
Is he
I
retired?
thought he went back to
He
Pittsburgh
did go
to
back
retire.
to Atlanta just to retire.
I think he went to Pittsburgh to retire.
Well, he's 42 today, regardless. Dexter Lawrence, former Clemson Tiger, and now is he the guy that had 2 touchdowns last week? Scooping scores?
He's with the Giants, so probably not.
No, I don't think it was. 28 years old.
Sexy Dexy.
Former Atlanta Falcon quarterback Steve Bartkowski. Remember Steve Bartkowski? Yep. Tony, 73. And one of my favorites, Al Michaels, still getting it done on Thursday Night Football.
80 what?
81 today.
Yeesh.
81. Doesn't look a day over 60. All right, college basketball last night. Duke went into Army and beat the Cadets 114-59.
On Veterans Day. How rude.
That is just rude. Michigan went. You told me how good they were, Tony. Wake took them to overtime last night.
Yeah,
85.
Wake should have won.
That game was fun.
85-84. The other top 20 matchup, Illinois beat Texas Tech
They're good. Both of them.
81-77 last night. And that's all I got.
Illinois is good, y'all.
Oakland at Houston tonight. Number 1 team in the country playing. Thanks for listening. Back at it tomorrow. Spears on Sports presented by M&M Cartage. Take care.